In a moment that has sent the internet into a tailspin this week, the reality TV icon finally revealed the why behind one of the most awkward physical altercations in Kardashian history. She didn't slap Tristan Thompson because of the cheating, though heaven knows there were reasons there. She didn't slap him because of the secret babies or the late-night club sightings. She slapped him because he hired Giveon to serenade her while she was busy absolutely hating his guts. We're diving deep into the cringe-worthy, hilarious, and surprisingly relatable story of the slap heard round Calabasas. The romantic gesture that went horribly wrong. We've all been there, not necessarily with a private concert from a Grammy nominee, but with that ex who tries to fix a mountain of mistakes with a molehill of a gesture. On the February 11th, 2026 episode of her podcast, Khloé in Wonderland, Khloé took us back to a time before her son Tatum was born. She and Tristan were in one of their many complicated phases, and the tension was thick enough to cut with a Yeezy slide. Tristan, apparently thinking a smooth melody could erase a messy track record, told Khloé to come outside. There stood Giveon, before he was the global superstar he is today, pouring his heart into a microphone. Why the slap? As Giveon sang his soul out, Tristan tried to do the supportive boyfriend, shuffle, and sit next to Khloé. I remember I hated Tristan at the time. Khloé laughed on the podcast. I was like, why are you doing this? Giveon is pouring his heart out and Tristan's trying to sit next to me, and I'm like, slapping him away. It wasn't a fighting for my life slap. It was a get your hand off me before I lose it slap. Imagine trying to maintain your I'm done with you dignity while a professional singer is basically providing the soundtrack to your breakup. Can you imagine the level of secondhand embarrassment Giveon must have felt? While Khloé was busy swatting Tristan away like a persistent fly, Giveon earned his stripes as a true professional. Giveon was so professional. He didn't break his song at all, Khloé recalled. He kept singing, hitting every note, while the mother of his employer's child was physically rejecting the very man who hired him. Khloé felt so mortified for the singer that she actually ran inside to grab her daughter. True.
Why?
Because she needed a human shield. She figured if True was there, Tristan would have to stop trying to be romantic and start being a dad. To this day, whenever Khloé bumps into Giveon, he apparently reminds her of the incident. According to Khloé, he jokes, "If I could sing live for you two while you guys were fighting, anything is possible." But what does this say about the grand gesture culture in Hollywood? Is a song ever enough to fix a broken heart? When love becomes performance art, this slap incident highlights a recurring theme in the Kardashian-Thompson saga, the performance of romance. Tristan Thompson has spent years trying to win Khloé back through grand displays, extravagant flowers, diamond promise rings, and now we find out private serenades. But as Khloé's reaction shows, these gestures often feel like a band-aid on a broken limb. Fast forward to 2026, and the slap is now a funny anecdote. Khloé and Tristan have officially mastered the art of living separately, but parenting together. Despite the mortifying serenade and the years of public betrayal, Khloé remains adamant that Tristan is a great dad. She has faced immense criticism for keeping him close, but her perspective has shifted from wronged partner to dedicated mother. Kardashian has been through the ringer. This latest revelation gives us a peek into the private chaos that often contradicted the perfect image Tristan tried to project. The slap wasn't an act of violence, it was an act of exhaustion. It was the sound of a woman who was tired of the show and just wanted the truth. What would you do? If you were sitting there, trapped in a romantic moment with someone who had broken your trust a dozen times, would you sit through the song? Or would you, like Khloé, find the nearest exit or daughter to escape the cringe? We want to hear from you. Is Tristan's serenade the height of romance or the peak of too little, too late? Have you ever had a grand gesture backfire spectacularly in your face? Drop a comment below and share this article with your fellow